This is where you can touch upon the secrets of the Nintendo Switch 2, known as Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. The exhibit area is for the Switch 2 console and dock. There are a total of 12 areas, including the Pro Controller. Now, let's enter right away. This is the first area of the secret exhibit, the area for the left Joy-Con 2. What secrets will we encounter? Let's
go! Yahoo!
Due to the rise and spread of shield technology, the powers of the Imperium were forced to return to more archaic methods of blade combat. And while many regard the Sardaukar as the most fearsome warriors of the Imperium, even they fear the sword masters of the Ginars school. Experts at wielding the blade, the sword masters have perfected their mobility in combat, helping you survive Arrakis without firing a single bullet. With a deep understanding of how a blade is balanced, the sword master has acquired advanced parrying techniques to retaliate against any blade-wielding opponent. And if you find yourself surrounded, consider using a more effective offense, becoming the eye of the storm. But wielding the blade also requires a strong will to guide it. With a focused mind, you will be able to deflect not only other blades, but also bullets as you thrive on the dangers and stare down death itself using your increased bleeding tolerance. Though powerful in combat, your blade and will are not enough for surviving Arrakis. Finding your way through the dunes requires practiced methods of survival, a deep control over your body's hydration and breathing, but also alternative attacks to surprise your opponents, granting you an upper hand in combat. Throughout the dunes of Arrakis, any school can be trained and improved by masters. Advancing your insight into the blade, the will, and the way will help you dominate the art of being a sword master. But when the blade is not enough, you can adopt any school to synergize with your current abilities, even to the point of surpassing the most skilled sword master in the Imperium. Find your way through by the will of your blade as it guides you through Arrakis.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow.
Yeah, not bad, huh? It's the latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city bot, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Accessing archive. Summarizing. The ARC grid. Hidden from all access. Developed in isolation. Home to ISOs. These programs, the isomorphic algorithms, are biodigital creations who transcend the user that first created this grid. They lead rich lives, embodying all that life can be. This grid is unique. Untouched by the users, it has its own history. 100 cycles ago, a detective, Query, uncovered a terrible truth. Since then, ripples have begun to spread outward, unsettling and disrupting the fabric of this grid. That fabric, that density of culture, has led to divergent philosophies, ones that contradict and conflict. A reaction of some kind is inevitable and necessary to restore balance. But all reactions need a catalyst. Will you fulfill that function? Loading next archive. Are you ready, program?
しょう。